What's up, everyone? This is King Crypto. Today we're going to be talking about many factors that could lead to an altcoin boom this summer. Right now I'm going to give out my Litecoin to Roy for giving me advice on the Canon EOS 80D. If you watched my last video, you would know that you could win Litecoin by giving me advice on the best camera to go with for YouTube. So let me do that real fast and we're good to go. Let's start with Coinbase. This came out about 15 hours ago, maybe more like a day ago. But Coinbase reportedly has gotten approval from US regulators to start listing tokenized securities. So this is a pretty big deal, especially in America, because if you're not aware of the laws and regulations with securities, it's very complicated. A lot of ICOs have to pass this thing called the Howey test. Howey test is essentially what will mark your asset as a security or a token. And the main thing with the security is people buy it because they expect it to go up in price, which we expect for every single cryptocurrency. However, the function of a lot of these cryptocurrencies aren't securities. So it's a very complicated subject. It was created in like the 40s, and we got to change with the times, but we didn't with that law. So it's a big deal. Sorry for digressing, but it's a big deal because Coinbase now has the ability to take these tokens that are securities or deemed securities, put it on their exchange. This means they can tap into a multi-billion-dollar ICO business where they can connect with these people as well and start to influence more altcoins, essentially. So it's a pretty big deal. And it means that altcoins could seriously boom. And we all know Coinbase is pretty much America's #1 exchange, and we are one of the richest countries in the world, so it's important that we have access to these things the legit way. We also know that Coinbase is intending on adding those 5 cryptocurrencies: Cardano, BAT, 0x, Ethereum Classic, which is actually a given, and Stellar Lumens, which is a fork of Ripple. So they're really just ignoring Ripple, probably because it's super centralized, but that's none of my business. What was that? Anyway, so a lot of these cryptocurrencies may or may not be added. They're not giving any guarantees. There could be several restrictions in order, and that's all based on the Bitcoin Cash thing that happened in December. There was clearly some evident insider trading going on, and they had to tackle that with transparency. So here's some news that I'm really interested in, though. This is what is giving me this feeling that things really could change and all the fundamentals are being set at this point. David Solomon is Goldman Sachs' new CEO, and he made it a point to say that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are being looked into for the investment bank in New York. That his clients, Goldman Sachs is trying to add portfolios that include cryptocurrencies, and it's smart not to dismiss it. And his old CEO, or the old CEO of Goldman Sachs, felt the same way, that it's not intelligent to disparage technology you don't understand just for the sake of not understanding it. And also this guy, Solomon, it's very interesting because he's also an electric dance music DJ. I don't know how the hell this guy made it as a CEO. But you know what? That's not fair to say, because there's a lot of smart people that do music. That's kind of stupid of me to say, actually. But you don't usually see that in traditional finance. But you do see that with crypto. Because crypto is really individualized people. Just from my own experience, the people I've met that are interested in cryptocurrencies or have an open mind to that are also very, very eccentric people that are probably the coolest people you could ever talk to, which is why you should go to these conventions. I'm telling you guys, you'll learn a lot. But, however, forgetting about all that, it's very, very good news to see this coming out, that, this major asset management company is thinking about doing that. And then we have this. The world's first bank-owned cryptocurrency releases its first, exchange. So a lot of good things are happening for cryptocurrencies at this point, and I just feel like these are all the fundamentals that show that this is about to really burst in a positive direction, not actually crash. And I've talked about this yesterday, but if we look at the chart, you can really see a stabilization of the price. We saw in December that things started to get a little irrational and parabolic with the futures announcement, and everybody was getting in on it, and very few people were really understanding the technology. They just wanted to make some more money, and it really, when you try to do things like that, when you try to make money for the sake of money and you don't have an interest, it usually backfires, and we can see that it probably did for many of those people, especially at the top. That's gotta suck. However, with the fundamentals set in place, I really believe that this might look the same as it looked in when Bitcoin first hit $1,000, right, and crashed back all the way to 100 a few years ago. It might look like that in a few years. I wouldn't put anything past it. Just based on the information that I'm receiving, based on this adoption that's happening in increments, right? One foot in front of the other. Different businesses are starting to implement this because they know it's a lot more legitimate than they once wanted to believe it was, right? So we are at a point here where all it takes is someone just has to light the match, and altcoin season is really going to be in the works here. So that's essentially what I wanted to talk about today. I try to bring a level of optimism into the crypto space because, for one, it's warranted. Right now, there's so much good information out there. There's a lot of really positive news coming out, and we got to take advantage of that when we can. So, of course, and I'm a YouTuber. What do you expect? Come on now. So, if you like this video, please subscribe, smash that like button, and comment something interesting. Whatever you got, whether it's about the video or about crypto in general. That's all for now, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's get cryptical.
Gotcha, bitch!
I hope you guys didn't think I was just going to stop there and not plug something.
What the fuck?
Honey Miner is a way to mine Bitcoin through your computer for free. That's right. All you have to do is download it on your Windows computer. You can't do it on Mac yet, but on your Windows you can earn up to $1 to $3 a day, and that adds up. If you're a true believer in crypto and you're earning $2 a day, you can just check the stats yourself, and you can see that in the long run, this is an incredible way to make, literally, by doing nothing, earning an income. So just do it.
Click my referral link.